How's it going? I am talking today about credit cards, how you can obtain high limit credit cards if you have no credit or you're rebuilding your credit. This is how you do it. I'm going to give you the secret sauce, the credit secrets that a lot of people charge you a lot of money for out there with ebooks and courses and stuff. I'm going to give you the quick rundown on how you can obtain high limit credit cards of $10,000 or more. Hi, I'm Futuro Papi, and I share educational content that's informative, that's helping you to have a better life, to have a better business, and to make better moves in your life. Follow me for more information like this. So one of the best cards that you can start with is the Capital One Platinum card. They can also offer you a Quicksilver card. If you go to futuropapi.com/links, I will have links on there that will show you pages that will lead to pre-approval tools to see if you're pre-approved. So being pre-approved is very important because it will not hit your credit. It is a soft credit check. And it is not a guarantee that you're going to be approved, but it is a very good chance that you will be approved for these cards. So the Capital One family of starter cards is the Capital One Platinum card and the Capital One Quicksilver card. These cards are great starter cards to start with. The Capital One Quicksilver card starts you with about $300 to $500 of credit limit, but if you follow these steps, you will be able to get $10,000 or more in credit card limits. Another great card to start with is the Discover card. Sometimes these cards will be secured cards. So that means that you have to put a deposit in order for you to obtain a credit limit with them. But then after about 6 months to a year, they will release that deposit, they will refund it back to you, and you will be able to even increase your credit limit. So let's say that you tried the pre-approval tool and they approved you for the Capital One Platinum card, and they gave you $300. That's nothing. Wow, you're like, what a letdown, whatever. Don't lose hope, because if you follow these steps, you will get very good limits with Capital One and with any other card that they approve you for. It is possible for you to have a very good credit score, but for you to have low credit limits because maybe you are not using the card correctly. So, like, let's say you're starting out and you have a $300 credit limit. I don't want you to use your debit card. I want you to use your credit card for any necessary expenses. It could be your phone bill, it could be gas, it could be food. So you will use that credit card throughout the week. Let's say that you have $300 credit limit. Week 1, you will use the card. At the end of the week, you will pay it off, so you owe zero balance. So then Monday, you will have $300 credit limit available again. The second week, you use the $300 again, and you will have the credit limit. After you pay at the end of the week, you will have the following week the available credit again, $300. So you do that throughout the month, right? Then you want to make sure the last week, the 4th week, before your due date, you want to make sure you're careful because there's a lot of charges that can take days to clear. You don't want to be hit with that. So be very careful that last week. But essentially, on the due date, you want to make sure that you owe no more than 2% of your credit limit. So in that example, $300, 2% is $6. So yeah, you can let $6 report on the balance. And then let's say that on the 3rd is a due date. So let's say that on the 9th is a statement date. That's the date when the new balance shows on your credit report and the new available credit limit is reported to the credit bureaus. So that's when you start the new month. And then the following month, you do the same thing. And so you're going to do that. Let's say you have a few cards. You're going to do that with those cards. You're going to see that these banks are going to say, wow, this person knows what they're doing. This person knows how to use credit cards. So they're going to extend a higher credit limit to you. It's going to be amazing. The fact that these banks, they're going to establish you as a higher tier customer, and you're going to have high credit card limits. In addition to that, one thing that I recommend to you is that if you're building up your credit, you don't have this, go onto the link for futuropapi.com/links, and you will see that there will be a link there for Self Lender. Self Lender is a bank that they help you establish your credit by hooking you up with a personal loan. So that means that they're going to give you, let's say, a minimum $500, and they're going to place it in a special savings account that you will not touch for 1 year. So for 1 year, this bank you will have this $500 in a savings account. And at the end of the 12 months that you repay them for that loan, you will be able to get a check from Selflender for that loan. But during the 12 months, you're paying them every month, and they are reporting on-time payments for a personal loan for you. So this is going to increase your credit score by 100 or 150 points. It's really good because what you want is, as part of a solid credit profile, you want a credit mix. You want a few credit cards reporting on time. You want a personal loan. If you have a car loan, that's really not a bad thing. And you want to also ideally you also want a real estate loan too. That's just going to give you a very solid credit profile, and that's going to eventually get you in the 800s. But after maybe 8 months to 1 year of this formula, you're going to be in the 700 score range. And then I recommend that you also obtain the Chase Rise Freedom credit card. So this card is one of the starter cards that Chase just released. And if you have $250 in a Chase checking account, you will be able to obtain this starter card. And it will give you a low limit, but it's a good way to establish a relationship with Chase. So Chase is definitely a relationship bank. They will be able to extend credit out to you. Once you reach their credit profile that they're looking for, you will be able to obtain some of the best credit cards in the market, which is the Chase. In addition to that, you will also be able to obtain Chase business credit cards as well. And then I would also recommend for you to obtain the Amex family of cards, American Express, and they also have a pre-qualification tool, which I recommend that you guys check out as well. So I hope I brought value to you with this video. Please follow me for more information like this. Thank you for watching.